When did you start, kind of having you guys search for Clay to get the record?
You think I did that? That was not my choice. No, I didn't even realize what was happening record-wise until they called a timeout. He had made a couple in the second half, and I heard Clay saying, two more. And that's when I realized, and I didn't even know who had the record, and so I asked Steph, I go, do you have the record? He goes, yeah. And so I'm a little slow on the uptake on some of this stuff. I'm worried about the rest of the game, but at that point the guys were just feeding him every time, and that's, I think that's how much they care about Clay, and they all, felt for him because he's had a rough start to the season, and obviously, he got it going tonight, to say the least.
Steve, you've been talking earlier that it was kind of one of you guys getting good looks. What did you see tonight and how that played into his night?
It was incredible pace without home run swings. It was all we were doing was making fundamentally sound plays out of great pace, and that's our dream. That's what we preach all the time. It's not, it's easier said than done. It's not always going to happen, but when Draymond is pushing the ball like that and making good decisions, and the guards are screening for each other on the perimeter, it can be devastating. And I think we only had 3 turnovers in the first half, so that was really fun to watch. I mean, our guys were dialed in.
Steve, obviously you had Steph the other night with 51, KD had 25. Fourth, Madison Square Clay has this night. What's the last week been like watching these performances like this? It feels like year 5 of coaching the Golden State Warriors. I mean, seriously, this is what it's been like. I can't even tell you how lucky I am and how I feel every night just watching these guys, and how unselfish they are. They basically take turns, they encourage each other, they want each other to do well, and we have all this talent. But the key is that these guys are committed to each other. They play hard for each other, and they want each other to have success, and that's why it works. And it's been amazing to be along for the ride.
Steve, you're obviously coaching here, but how many times through this week with Stephen, Kevin, Clay, do you feel almost like a fan basking in all these highlight reels?
Yeah, I mean, the game has gotten so fast, obviously, all around the league. Our guys love that. But there's it's hard to find, 3 other guys in the league who can heat up as quickly as Steph, Clay, and KD. And that's what makes them special. Steph and KD have been so sharp to start the season, and I think tonight they were just thrilled to see Clay get it going, and they were obviously feeding him the ball as much as they could.
How frustrated have you seen him the last 10 days or so? It seemed like he was kind of...
Yeah, I think, Clay doesn't say a whole lot, but you can read his body language. He gets down on himself. He never blames anybody but himself for things, and he was just frustrated, and we all knew it was just a matter of time before he busted out, and I didn't know it would all happen at once like this, but it doesn't really shock me either, because we've seen Clay do this before.
What do you think of the headband?
We called him Slick Watts. I don't think he knew who I was referring to. He's a little young for that.
Steve, you achieved championship success as a player and coach. You don't get here a lot often, but how does it feel to come back today?
I love coming back here. I love looking up at those banners and walking down this hallway and thinking about the old days, and a lot of familiar faces. Yeah, seeing Scotty and Bill Perdue and Bill Winnington, and a lot of familiar faces in the hallway and the parking lot, and these were amazing years for my family and me, and we always love coming back.
Clearly there's fewer matching their talent-wise.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad for a team like that at halftime when you hang a number like that?
Yeah, it wasn't a fair fight, obviously. I mean, the Bulls
are in a rebuilding mode, but they're, so many of their key guys were out. So they were playing with a group that wasn't, it's not the group that's supposed to be out there, but sometimes injuries do that, and you're forced to play with what you have. And I was proud of our guys for not letting down. I think it's the most disrespectful thing you can do is not play hard. Our guys played hard, and I was very proud of that effort. But yeah, we were playing so well and playing so fast and scoring. At the end of the half, you're kind of in a weird frame of mind as a coach. You don't want to show anybody up, but you want your guys to keep playing. And then when Clay was searching for the record, it was uncomfortable for us as a staff. But at the same time, we're not going to tell him don't go for an NBA record. So I'm glad he got it. I'm glad he earned it, and then we took him out. We took the rest of the group out, and now Bill Wennington is staring at me from the back, so I'm intimidated.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.